And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Coming up on the first pitch, Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit. And the home opener is underway. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
White should have this one. One up, one down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Turner.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. One down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Zips it to first, and that is out number two. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Foul ball there. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. This homer cuts into Toronto's deficit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill, Trey Savage. What should we keep an eye on here? Leading off, Chandler Simpson. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Two down, bases empty. Bryson Stott next up for the Cardinals.
Ha!
The 0-2. Swing and a base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. And now they've got some speed on.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone.
Runner on the go again. Threw it by him. Top of the second. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Francisco Alvarez. Fouled off down the right side. 0-2 now. Herrera settles under this one. And a quick out, number one.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop.
There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting seven, the second baseman,
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. In the air, right field. And there's two away.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 7, Kazuma Okamoto.
That one fouled off. Just missed. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, stepping in, Junior Caminero.
Number 13, Junior Caminero.
Swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Got him. One away.
That's
Started
a check.
after
What
it.
do you got?
Appeal to third. No swing. The 1-0.
Ball.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Yandy Diaz now. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the second. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Fouled off left side. And now the 0-1. There's a strike at the knees. Rasmussen, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. The 0-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Flips it, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
The center fielder, number 5, Dalton Varsho.
Fought off foul. And the 0-1. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot. Here's Trey Turner. Riley O'Brien takes over on the mound, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. Foul ball. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
No.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Got him. Now 2 out. Weatherholt. Over to first. That is the inning. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Ivan Herrera. Savage back to work. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
0-1 down. There goes the runner. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Runner goes again, and he pops up the bunt. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
At the plate, Chandler Simpson. Here comes the 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that is a big first out. So up next, Victor Scott.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Comes up empty. On the ground, right side. Base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. To the right side. They get 1. To the plate.
No, he's safe.
And it's a 1-run game. Now up for St. Louis, Eli White. Fouls away the first offering. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They limit the damage here. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, George Springer.
That's a strike.
Strike 2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away.
Ball.
Foul ball there. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Alejandro Kirk digs in now. He swings and fouls one off. That one ripped. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Inside, almost got him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom four, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Junior Caminero. High fly ball, right field. Springer settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next, the first baseman, Alex Bullpen.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-2. Struck him out without a swing. Strikeout number 8. So now here's the DH, Yandy Diaz. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Ball, no.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Inside.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a... We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Fouled off. He was late. Here's the 0-1. And that one fouled off. That one ripped right center field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle.
Base open at first now. And here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out. So digging in, Addison Barger. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Hit on the ground might be 2 to Weatherholt. And that's 2.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the center fielder, number 5, Dalton Varsho.
Slider right there. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball 1.
That one not close. Ball 2. Got him swinging. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. New pitcher now for the Jays, Tyler Rogers.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this into the later innings. You know, these Cards finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And now the right fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location,
he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the top of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Trey Turner.
Now pitching for
the pitcher on here, Matt Swanson. In the air, right field. Simpson on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right
And the batter is George Springer. Makes a sliding stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Feel that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the shirt out, keep the run out of scoring position.
Runner takes off. Simpson under it. And that's the third out. Well, we go bottom six. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
High fly ball out to center field. Varsho takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, right.
Out towards right center field. Springer under it. Two down. And up next for St. Louis, Eli White.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Rogers, 35 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. Got him. That's the third out. We go to the top of the seventh, and now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk.
Well, these Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Tapped softly on the ground. To second, that's one. On to first, double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Out towards right center field. He makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the seventh, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Junior Caminero. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss at a slider. He goes down looking.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
The Blue Jays up by 2 here at the bottom of the seventh. Foul ball still 0-2. Stays alive. And that one hammered. Springer on the move. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really important.
And here is Yandy Diaz. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third. Out at the plate.
You're out.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. 1 for 2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Runner takes off for third. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Digging in, number 47. Ground ball right side. And that's just foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the center fielder, number 5, Dalton Varsho.
Comes up empty. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Trey Turner next up for the Blue Jays. This one in the air right field. Simpson on the move towards foul ground. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in for the Cardinals, J.J. Weatherholt.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swings through that one for strike 2. In the air to left center. And makes the grab. 1 down. To the right side.
That's foul.
And it goes just foul. The 0-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next to hit, Victor Scott. That one
Ball.
close, ruled the ball. And that's ball 1. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Runner goes again.
Out on the tag.
Out at third, and that ends the inning. We go to the 9th, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Tap foul at the plate. And there's 1 down.
Ball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Reaching down, makes the catch. Francisco Alvarez will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one.
Alvarez.
That's a foul ball.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And the 0-2. Throws to first in time, and that's the inning. And we're back. This is Bryson's stop. So they turn to their closer, Juan Duran.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Duran, 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. That was pretty nasty. Duran, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. The Jays trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. This one popped up, and that ball goes foul. It's a strikeout. So it's their last chance in this one. Junior Caminero now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.